What's up, chat? Let's get the better mic on. We're gonna get some better audio on here. There we go. How's audio? Excuse me. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to Mr. Terry's Kitchen, where we're going to be cooking tonight. I've had requests to do cooking streams because I'm always talking about food on Discord, and I've even, done cooking video, or not really cooking videos, but HelloFresh ads and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, yeah, let me, how did the thumbnail turn out? It turned out okay? Yeah. Yeah, we got Discord. Look in the description. I think the link still works. So anyway, I need to get away when I do that. Could one of the mods, any of the mods in there, do a announcement on Discord in the gaming section that I am cooking? What do you have in your kitchen? Okay. So I'm going to be cooking. I actually can have you all kind of help me. You want to see a kitchen layout? I'll do that in a sec. It's really messy in here, by the way. I bought some new stuff as well for cooking. It's kind of messy in here, but anyway. Yeah, I'll do something to do that. So I have some different meal kits that I can cook, and I can show you all what our options are. We actually have 4 options tonight about what we can cook, and I'll show you. What up, Notso? You guys like this game? I mean, really, this alt channel for me is just like a whole bunch of different things. You notice now recently, it's gaming. Apparently now I'm cooking. I've been getting into the basketball cards, trading card stuff. And so I've been doing that. It's just like my alt channel, my streaming channel. Anyway, I have 4 options of what I can cook tonight. And I'll show you. And if you all can come to a consensus, I'll make whatever. Now, the original one I was going to do going into tonight was going to be this one. Turkish spiced chicken and apricot pan sauce. All right, so it's got this chicken with some kind of, spiced chicken. Oh, it tore right there. Some kind of flavored rice, and I think these are carrots. Pretty good, but that one looks pretty good. This one is called figgy balsamic pork cutlets. So we got some chicken with like a balsamic sauce, which is always good. Rosemary, potatoes, and then some carrots. And then we've got crispy buffalo spiced chicken. So this is a buffalo one. Buffalo chicken. It's got some breadcrumbs on it. Looks like some mashed potatoes. But it's a buffalo sauce, buffalo chicken. And then I think some carrots. And then we got pork tacos. 1 pan Santa Fe pork tacos. No, we're not doing a PB&J. Come on. So what do y'all think? Yeah, I guess you can say it. We got top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. And I'm probably good for any of them. Frankie is making a mess. He just threw up on the floor and is now eating it. He threw up on the floor, is now eating his throw up. Hey, Frankie, you're really gross, dude. Got some HelloFresh boxes that need to go out in the garbage. The recycling eventually. Okay. Anyway. Top left, bottom right, top left. or tacos. Well, it looks like it's come down to at least these two between you guys. So we've narrowed it down to this way. So we narrowed it down to this. Turkish spiced chicken and apricot pan sauce. That sounds a little more exotic, doesn't it? My counter is really dirty. Or one pan Santa Fe pork tacos. So left or right? Got a vote for left. There's a vote for right. Right. 2 right. 3 right. No voting twice. Right. Okay. It sounds like we're going right. That's fine. All right. Taco Thursday. That counts. If you guys like these streams, if they end up being kind of fun, we can do more of them. I mean, eventually I'm going to be cooking all 4 of those meals. So, all right. A couple people wanted to see my kitchen. Don't look at this part because this is all my crap. There's my sink. This is my kitchen. There's Frankie. I'll use that area to cook. Fridge. Here's all my cooking stuff. I bought some new utensils. I got the rubbery thing. A whisk. I didn't own a whisk. Now I have 3. Waffle maker, because I was making waffles earlier. We got a crock pot. This is a rice cooker. And then one of the most underrated appliances, toaster oven. And then I've got some paper plates and stuff. And then my fridge. Anyway. So, all right, well, let's start. Should we start? Let's start with saying what is first. Usually they want me to preheat the oven. What do we got here? Wash and dry the produce, half peel and finely dice the onions. Looks like we're not using the oven. All right, so let me grab. We're going to go into the fridge here. And we're going to, and these are all this is like weeks of boxes of HelloFresh. Wait until recycling day. This is what an empty fridge looks like. You know, I had gnocchis earlier this week. But when you get meal kits, you don't need a lot of food. Because like, this is my food. These are my meals. They come pre-proportioned. So anyway, this is the one we want. 1 pan Santa Fe pork tacos. And then I need to get the pork, which is going to be down here. Ground pork. I think it's ground pork. Is it pork cutlets or pork? Is it pork cutlets or ground pork? I'm assuming it's the ground pork. Yeah, because the other ones were pork cutlets. Okay, so yeah, it's the ground pork. Okay. Because it's going to be like a taco, so. How's audio, by the way? All right. By the way, this is not an advertisement. Although HelloFresh is a sponsor of my channel. I'm already a customer, but. And they did sponsor my Drew Durnal video. But this is just me cooking. This is what I cook. All right. So we got cilantro. There's my pork, by the way. This is 2 portions worth, by the way. 2 portions. So if anyone wants a portion, we can do it. Usually what I do is it's 2 portions. And what I do is I make, both portions, and then I say 1 for dinner or for lunch. So I do 1 for lunch, 1 for dinner kind of thing. All right, what else they got? We got cabbage. Make money by making dinner. Well, they don't sponsor all mine. So this is all, I'm a customer. I've been doing this for a while. I did pre-cooked meals when I was on keto, and I'm not on keto anymore. So I've done this for a long time, actually. But these are not pre-cooked. HelloFresh is not pre-cooked. It's way better because it's all, you actually need to cook in this. This is some kind of Tex-Mex paste, sour cream. mayo. I'm assuming we're gonna probably combine the mayo and the sour cream. We got some cheese. We got spices, warm and smoky spices. And then our veggies, we got a lime and an onion. So these are our ingredients. This is what we're gonna make our pork tacos with. So let's clear some space here. I need, out of the washing machine, I need my knives and my cutting board. We use, oh, did I not set this to wash? No, I did. Okay, whatever. Cutting board. We'll go orange knife. We'll do that for now. Got to do this kind of on an angle. All right, so first thing we're going to do is dice the onion, chop the cilantro, and cut the lime. So let's grab cilantro, the onion, and the lime. We're going to wash these real fast. Going to wash them up a little bit in case there's any dust on them, but okay. Get me a trash can out here. All right, now to watch me tear up because onions make your eyes tear. It's just how it is, right? It's just how it is. All right, remove those. The orange knife. We're gonna be dicing an onion, so let's go ahead and cut the ends off. Any of you ever know what a Quiznos is? In high school, I worked at a Quiznos, and I was like one of the only people that could handle chopping the onions. We're making this. If anyone wants to know, it's this. Santa Fe pork tacos. This is what they're hopefully going to look like eventually. But yeah, I was like one of the only people apparently that could actually like handle the cutting the onions without just like completely just being swarmed with tears and things. By the way, it doesn't keep up the chat very long. So like your image, your chat message, just because of how like it works on mobile, it kind of appears and then fades away. So I'm probably gonna miss a lot of things, and I'm sorry for that. You thought those tacos were hot dogs? This? What kind of hot dogs are you eating? Anyway, we're going to half it and peel it. All right, this is kind of the boring part of the stream where I would assume where I gotta start just like cutting, dicing and stuff. So you will see my skills. I'm basically Gordon Ramsay, but a history teacher. It's a pretty new knife for me. One thing you can all help me with is if I like have a horrible accident, bleed profusely or something, maybe someone could call, you know, an ambulance or the fire department or something. Anyone out of school to parent-teacher conferences? Our parent-teacher conferences were 2 weeks ago. But today, starting tonight, today was my last day before our fall break. So that's nice. So I hope to do some more live streams over the next about 10 days or so. We'll see. Anyway, let's keep chopping here. Off school due to COVID, really? You have a COVID outbreak? Don't worry, this is some inconsistent right now dicing, but I'll make it more consistent later. Is there a way I can keep chat up, like more permanently? Top chat, super chat, live chat. I don't know. Why do you keep asking if I'm making macaroni and Cheeto macaroni and cheese when you know exactly what I'm cooking? Is there a meme I'm missing? I mean, Cheeto macaroni and cheese sounds like it'd be pretty good. All right, let me just cut up some of this stuff a little bit more, chop it up. It's gonna be all diced anyways and that kind of thing. I think I'm only do half the onion. Usually don't need a whole onion for a lot of this stuff. Actually, this is the skin part. I'm gonna toss that. The only thing I know how to cook is ramen. Like actually cook ramen though, or do you mean the packages? The packages of ramen that you just add water. Like real ramen, have you ever seen like real ramen chefs? Like what that includes? It's like days of prep. Of getting the stock right and all that. Like real ramen. Not the top ramen, okay? It doesn't even count. All right, I think we're good with the onions. I think we're just going to do a half. I think that should be plenty. Drop this one little strand left. All right, excellent. Now, we'll put that to the side right here. Now let's do the, oh, here's another little piece. Let's get this one. Caitlin she's done cooking streams. I think Kate's more of a baker. She likes to bake. I'm not a baker. I like to cook. Is that what you'd call it? You know, on your stove, stuff like that. All right, I'll use that other onion if I need it, but I don't think I'm gonna need it. I think that's gonna be plenty of onion. Look at all that. That's half an onion. That's right, she baked donuts. All right, let's do the cilantro. Cilantro can be pretty strong. Kind of goes a long way. You often probably don't think it when you look at it, but cilantro is pretty potent. All right, dump this out. Come on. And I think you just want the leaves, right? I never like when they have the stems. The stems they kind of just get in the way. Cilantro tastes like dish soap. Or have you been washing it in dish soap before you eat it? Frankie also likes to get in the garbage. Frankie, stay away. You don't want onions anyways, dude. All right, let's strip the leaves off of the stem here. Bruh McBruh. You know what drink it looks like dish soap? Fresca. Looks like soapy water. You can smell it. Everyone smell. Smell the fragrance of the cilantro. Ready? Very fragrant, huh? Cilantro tasting like soap is a genetic thing? Is that that comment said? Favorite drink is water. Water's good. Sometimes, you just want water. You get sick of soda, and you just want water. As I'm getting older, I feel like that's happening more, where I just want a big cup, with a ton of ice in it, and yeah. But I don't know if I can see super chats or anything like that. If I miss anything like that, let me know. I don't know if they pop up on my screen, on my end. They might. But I, of course, don't want to miss that. You think it's like soapy water? Or it's dish soap? I mean, maybe, but not in like a chemical bleach kind of way, you know what I mean? All right, anyway, we got to chop this up, so. Good? I think that's probably good. It's pretty chopped now. All right, and then the lime. Doesn't want me to quarter the lime, so I'm going to quarter the lime. Am I not zesting it? I guess not. Okay, sometimes you have to zest the lime, which you use a grater and you grate off the outside, which gives it, you know, a lot of these like flakes that make it really good. Good taste to it. So, all right, let's quarter the lime. I feel like this lime was a little lopsided. What do you guys like more, lemons or limes? Lemons or limes? All right, we got our lemon cut up. Okay, we're done with that. Okay, next step. We are going to heat a drizzle of oil in a pan. So let's go ahead and turn over to the stove now. Whoop. We're going to turn over to the stove. I turn that on. Let's go ahead and get my pan. I got a new one I've only used once or twice. Right here. So there we go. Here's the Gordon Ramsay part. You know what? Lemons and limes are underrated. Like zesting a lemon or a lime can really add a lot to your food. You know. There's the Gordon Ramsay. I actually did clean it. It's just old. I use this burner the most, so woo. It's not super clean right now. The pan's clean. It just literally I just pulled it out of the dishwasher. This is the Gordon Ramsay. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of oil. Just a little bit. Just a touch. Just a touch. Just a touch. You guys ever seen the Gus Johnson video where he does Gordon Ramsay pouring oil? One point in my life goal, is to eat one of Gordon Ramsay's, what do you call it, beef Wellington cooking spray. It depends on what you're cooking. All right, so the plan is, look at number 2 here. We're going to heat a drizzle of oil in a large pan over medium-high heat. Add the onion and a pinch of salt. Cook, stirring occasionally until slightly softened and lightly browned. Then we're going to add the pork and the Southwest spice blend. So that's the point there. We're going to heat this up. All right there. We're going to saute the onions. Well, is it still sauteing if it's using oil, or is sauteing just butter? I don't know. I also need some salt. We got some salt here, so that's good. Cook until fragrant. Yeah, I hear that a lot in these, which kind of works. I mean, it kind of makes sense. At first, it may not have a lot of, smell to it, but then once you cook it, it kind of starts releasing the smells inside of the vegetables, you know. So I mean, it's like a thing. I'm just dicing a little bit more of the onion. You can't see me at the moment, but just a little bit more. Okay, but I think we're heated up over there. So we're gonna grab, let's hear the sizzle. There we go. Get that sizzle going. Got one more little small handful left. Sizzle. Oh, little piece of cilantro went in there. That's okay. Maybe that'll give it some more flavor. The lime sauce. Where's the lamb sauce? You wankers. It's raw. It's fucking raw. Alright, I'll get some salt on the onions. Okay. Oh yeah, when the veggies sizzle in the pan, you gotta love that sound, right? Gotta love that sound. Alright, we need a spatula. Alright, so we're gonna turn the handle over here. Can you guys hear through the mic? I'm using my portable mic or whatever. Wireless mic. It's clipped onto me, so. Alright, it's fragrant. It is satisfying. I also tend to overcook things a lot, so hopefully we don't do that today. This new pan's nice. It doesn't stick. It just glides. But I feel eventually every non-stick pan becomes a pan that loses the non-stickness. All right, while you can watch that sizzle, I'm going to open up the package of pork over here off screen. A few more onions on the knife. So let's get that. All the onions. We used half an onion, by the way, for keeping track. But yeah, I'm opening up the pork package. Nothing really to see here, so don't worry about that. You can watch the sizzle. Watch the sizzle. Watch the sizzle. Because we're about to drop the pork in. Which is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to give it one more stir here. One more stir. Go on Hell's Kitchen. Couldn't handle the pressure. I'm not that good of a cook. I do like cooking though. I do enjoy it. Would you read 2 stories from the Bible, your choice, or 2 poems for Edgar Allan Poe? I mean, Bible and Edgar Allan Poe, both horror stories, right? All right, so let's break up the pork. This is ground pork, by the way, so we're gonna break this up. The meal kits make it a lot more fun to cook, to be honest, because, like, it is so hard to get ideas and things, and, you know I pay a little more than normal for raw ingredients, but, like, I don't eat the same thing twice, ever, and it's kind of nice. And then I cook things that I would never cook, and when I was an early cook, I cooked, like, the same, I swear, the same, like, 3 meals my whole early adulthood. It's like, all right, I'm going to use my rice cooker and make some chicken and rice. All right, I'm going to make some pasta with some kind of sauce. And, like, that was it. That's all. I feel like that's all I ever made. You know? So I do like the variety that these meal kits get me. Also, I don't have to go to the grocery store. And one of the hardest things about cooking is getting the right proportions of the food. You end up so often buying too much of something, or too few of something, and both suck. Because if you are short on stuff, that sucks, and if you have too much, then you end up wasting stuff, and I hate that too. All right, what I'm doing right now, this is a spice blend, warm and smoky Southwest spice blend. Don't time out ESG. Who timed out ESG? Don't time out ESG. Efficient Strategy Gaming. No, I didn't see what he said, but I can, like, 99.9% agree, or with certainty say that he did not say something timeoutable. Oh, you timed somebody out. My bad. Sorry. It looked like on my screen, ESG, that you were the one timed out. My bad. Looks yummy. Yeah, I want to cut up the pork a little bit more. The chunks are kind of big. But I guess that's not bad either. Onions are looking good. So we're going to brown the pork here. I want to break up the bigger pieces. We can have a little bit of chunk here. Mr. Terry, easy to cook for a first-time cook. This is not my first time cooking. It's plastic. It doesn't really like cut through the meat very well, but whatever. I'm not the high-end cooker, guys. I'm just a regular dude who wants to cook food. And this is going to be just as good as eating out, which I still do too much because it's just so easy, you know. But you may think that like what you might cook at home is unhealthy. But I can guarantee you almost anything you cook at home will be healthier than something you get from a fast food restaurant. The sizzle's good. You like the sizzle? Mr. Terry, late November, you should cook my fire turkey sandwich. Whoa. Alright, I think this is about done. Make sure everything's pretty browned. And we'll see what's up next. Alright. Okay, this should be enough for 2 people. Alright, next step. We did this. We did this. Baseball? I watch a little baseball. That's pretty easy. Okay, we're gonna make a slaw. While pork cooks, in a large bowl, combine cabbage, mayo, half the cilantro, juice from half the lime, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Okay, so we're gonna turn over here, back to the cutting board, and get to this next part while the meat is finishing up, which it basically is. I think I'm gonna take it off the heat now. Because it's basically cooked. All right, it's off the heat now. Now what we need to do, let me wipe up a little bit here. Looks like we need a bowl. So we're gonna get a bowl. I got one in the dishwasher. We'll use this one. Man, this dishwasher, this wash didn't work very well. I don't know if it started. I feel like I put it in and I thought I started it, but... All right, so we're making a kind of a coleslaw kind of thing. It's gonna be more for the texture of the tacos to give it a little bit of a crunch rather than just traditional straight up lettuce, you know, they usually put in a taco. This will be better for that. So, all right, I'm gonna use some red cabbage here. Always clean as you go, by the way. All right, we're gonna dump that in. The mayo. We're gonna combine, got some mayo here. Let's get it out of the top. Cut that, throw that away. Frankie, go away. Don't sniff that. All right, putting the mayo in. Let's get more of an angle so I can see this better. I know, people have been wanting cooking for a long time. I don't know why. Is there anything about me particular that you want me to see cook, or you just like cooking streams in general? All right, and then the cabbage, mayo, half the cilantro. Okay, so we're gonna take about half of it, throw it in. Half the cilantro. And then juice from half the lime. So we're gonna take 2 lime things. We're gonna squeeze some lime. Squeeze. Get that lime juice in. That's gonna really make it pop. Good. Okay, there's one part. We're gonna do one more squeeze of another one. Lots of lime juice. This is gonna be good. All right, we need 1 teaspoon of sugar. My sugar. Let's see, get my teaspoons out. What did it said? 1 teaspoon, right? 1 teaspoon of sugar. One teaspoon, right there. Very good. And then we need some pinch of salt and pepper. I never know exactly what a pinch means or a drizzle. I get those units of measurement all the time. A pinch of salt and pepper and then a drizzle of oil. It's like, all right, I'll just like shake it around a bit. I guess that's what we'll do here. So anyway. Would you live in the USSR in the 1940s? Did I say? Or a soldier in Custer's last stand? Why would you want to be in Custer's last stand? Those sound like 2 crappy situations, by the way. There's no winning in that one. All right, so we probably need to mix it up. All right, let's mix this thing up now. What should I use? Should I whisk it? I've never whisked with yes yet, you know. I'm gonna whisk it. I'm gonna whisk this for the biscuits. This is a brand new whisk I'm opening. All right, mixing this up. I don't know if whisking was the best choice, but it's working. This is going to provide a nice crunch to our pork tacos. Okay, I think that's good there. We're going to turn our attention back to the pork because we're going to put in some more flavoring into it. As you're going to see here in just a sec, what we're going to do is we are going to add this Tex-Mex paste into it. The Tex-Mex sauce here. And coat all the meat. So we're going to stir this up so it kind of coats a nice light coating on all the meat. It's kind of got a barbecue smell to it. Yeah, it's a pretty good color. I feel like it could use a touch of water to spread out the sauce a little more, but I'm not going to worry about that. I feel like generally the sauces in some of these kits, there's just not quite enough. Not that everything needs to be smeared in, you know, sauces, but the onions are kind of going around here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, there's our meat for the tacos. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. Here's some pepper. Give it a little more. And some more salt. Hope that's not too much salt. I don't think it'll do. Okay, our meat's done. Our meat is cooked. Let's take it off the heat. All right, we need to warm our tortillas a little bit. So it says put them in the microwave. I don't want to microwave them. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's turn the oven or the stove down to way low. I'm turning it down to low. We're actually already done cooking, basically. So what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to spoon up the meat, the 2 little bowls here. I'm going to put half of it in one bowl. And half of it in another little bowl. One for each set of tacos. Because I think we're going to do 3 tacos per serving. And I'm going to save half of it because half of it's going to be lunch for tomorrow. This was one of the easiest ones to make. Like, I'm already done. Usually it's, takes a lot longer, but I mean, it's tacos, right? Scoop up. Okay. So we do that. We're going to put that in one bowl. Mandan, did someone do something? Someone do a thing? Oh, Mandan, re-upped membership. 9 months now. If you in the gaming channel had a baby, it would be born by now. What would you name the baby? But here's the plan. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get the grease out of this pan, and I'm going to use this warm pan to warm up the tortillas. The tortillas have been in the refrigerator, so they're cold. Dude, and nobody, you don't want to eat. Nobody wants to eat cold tortillas with their tacos. So, one sec here while I do that. I'm going to clear off this pan real fast. Frankie can smell all the goodness. It's kind of got like a barbecue sauce kind of smell to it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to let this warm up a bit. Looks like we got some spillage around here. And I'm going to heat up the tortillas on the stove here because I don't want to use a microwave. That's lame. Our Lord and Savior Gordon Ramsay would never allow that. So here's the tortillas. I think there should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're going to heat 3 of them up right now. And 3 we're going to save for lunch tomorrow. So, yeah. Also, it'll make, if I put the tortillas in the microwave, they're going to be really soggy. And it's nice to have them a little bit crispy, So we're just going to do this. You know what I'm going to do is drop, just to crunch it up a little bit. We'll do a little bit of, this is olive oil in spray form. So it's almost gone, but I got another thing. We're going to do that real fast. This will help crisp them up a bit. So I'm going to start with that. We'll put this on like a 1. We're going to need to have a paper plate, I think. Mr. Terry Gaming is HelloFresh meals good when reheated. I mean, it's the same thing as a normal home-cooked meal. I mean, it's not pre-made, so, fresh ingredients. It's going to be as good as anything else you get, You know what we should do? I'm going to do this. Should we put some cheese on it right now? So it kind of melts the cheese. Should we do that? I'll do it when I flip it. Let's melt a little bit of cheese on it. That's another thing they do. They never give you enough cheese. Like, come on. Dude, cheese is great. There's never enough cheese. Let me turn the heat up a little bit. Who's going to want one of my tacos? All right, we good? That'll at least warm it up a bit. Should probably put a couple of these on at a time. Can I fit it? Yeah, good enough. We'll do that. Ouch. Hot. And with that, this one's good. Let's put this tortilla on. Cook these babies up. Here's the meat we're going to be using. I'm going to make three little tacos here. We should have a non-stick pan for my residence. This is a new pan. It's great. It's like very non-sticky. The lime sauce. Where is the lime sauce? One thing I do buy, I don't buy a lot from the grocery store anymore now that I have food delivery. I don't buy a lot from the store, but one thing I do always buy is extra cheese, because you always need extra cheese around, you know. Cast iron. All right, what is this, the 1800s? All right, I think that one's probably good. Woo, hot. Get them nice and toasty here. Get the cheese a little warm because the cheese is cold too. Yeah, you gotta have cheese. You gotta have, you know, plenty of cheese. So, all right, we're gonna let this go. This is our last tortilla. Let's go ahead and flip it. Ooh, nice and a little bit brown there, which is good. Yeah, they gave me like half the cheese that I need. This should be enough for 3, not 6 tacos. Let me see what cheese. I bought some cheese this week at the grocery store. What did I buy? Bought mozzarella. Mozzarella works on anything. And I do have some Parmesan. Get these extra onions. Here, Frankie. Want some grilled onions? I'm sure you do. There you go. He eats everything I pick up. What's up, buddy? Can you say hi? Frankie, sit. Can you shake? Can you shake? Good boy. Good high five. I'll give you a treat. Oh my God, I left my door open to the outside. Good thing it's too cold for bugs to come in. All right, this one should be good. Okay, we are now ready to dress these up now. So let's bring it back over here. So what we're going to do now, use our meat. Here's our meat. Yeah, we'll just be degenerate here and we'll just grab the meat. Why not? There's one. We got the meats. Arby's, we got the meats. This is better than anything Arby's has right now, okay? These are nice and crispy with the cheese, melted cheese on it. The meat portions are pretty good. Now we're going to put in our crunchy slaw here. Into each of them. It's going to give us a nice crunch. Okay. Now, we got some sour cream. Got to put sour cream on this stuff. And then a little lime wedge. And we're done. There we go. What do y'all think? We are now finished. Did I use... Okay, so yeah, we got that. I used everything I needed. These are the tacos. Now, should we compare it to the image? Now, I'm using a degenerate paper plate here. You know. Okay, there's my tacos. And there's theirs. Theirs are a little brighter looking. It looks kind of sad, but... Hey, I did everything that was on this list. The sour cream ruins for you. What are you, crazy? Sour cream's amazing. All right, we're going to go outside and eat. You guys want to go to the backyard? All my HelloFresh boxes. We're going to go to the backyard. Yeah, I put the paper plate in the recycling, you know. I don't think I need a fork. How long have I been streaming now? So this was less than an hour to make the whole thing from start to finish. It was like 45 minutes, actually. One of the quicker meals for sure. You know what? Let me put you guys over here. I got the shadows here, sorry. All right. First bite. Oh. The taste is good. It's good. Meat got a little cold. Coleslaw is a good, it's not overpowering. It's got a pretty good light touch to it. Does it have sweetness? Not a lot. Not a lot. There was a tablespoon of sugar in it. That's it. And the lime, to be honest, excuse me, a little sneeze here. It could actually use some lime, a little bit of lime dropping. Let me lower this. Sorry for the angles and everything, but a little lime juice is actually, I think, would be good here. So I'm going to squeeze the lime here, because I think that will help as well. How do you feel about Bite and I now dating for a year? Good for you, kids. Remember, I created you two, and I can also destroy you. How would I rate it out of 10? I've had better ones, but this has to get a little bit of extra points, I guess I would say, for how easy this was. I mean, you guys saw, nothing was complicated here. This was one of the easiest meals that they made. They have some that are more complex, and they can taste better. But, you know, this is better, though, than, like, regular taco night. You know what I mean? That you have just some ground beef and some lettuce and cheese. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to be doing taco night, this is better. Because, like, this is different. Look at this. We got this cool cabbage, a pork. It's a ground pork taco with some different kind of spices you normally get. So it's like a step up from regular taco night. I'd say, let's call it a 6. A 6. Would you be a school principal or be the head of a school? Heck no. How much is HelloFresh? It's about $10 a meal. Which you might be like, man, that might sound a lot, but when you think about it, I don't have to go to the grocery store. I don't have to go find recipes. The proportions are perfect. I don't have any extra ingredients or any few ingredients. And $10, I mean, can you even buy a full, like, fast food meal for under $10 anymore? That isn't just like 3 really crappy things from the value menu, you know what I mean? So, if anyone wants to try the trial, if you go to yesterday's journal video, they do have if anyone wants a coupon, you can do it. I don't get paid for you signing up at all, by the way, so this isn't #ad. But if you or your family wants to try it, and you want to get a discount on your first orders and free shipping, go to HelloFresh.com, and I think the code is Mr. Terry 65. I think you get 65% off and free shipping on your first order. So, like I said, I've been people on my Discord know. I've been using HelloFresh for a few months now. My management company, I'd actually told them, my management company was like, hey, what sponsors would you like to work with? We'll go reach out to some people. And I said, you know what, go talk to HelloFresh. I've liked their stuff, and they do advertisements. And yeah, they came back and want to do a sponsorship. You're actually going to see, if you've probably seen, HelloFresh is doing a lot of sponsorships this month of October. If you haven't seen it, you're probably going to see a bunch of HelloFresh ads on videos this month. Well, oh wait, I'm sorry. The journal video does not have HelloFresh ad. I have not released that video yet that actually has the HelloFresh ad. The Drew Journal one is the established titles one where you get the piece of land in Scotland. So I'm sorry, but that code should work, by the way. Mr. Terry 65 for a coupon code will get you 65% off your first order. I actually need to decide on a video to put the HelloFresh ad, because I already made the HelloFresh ad. Established title's a scam. Well, you're not doing it for literally a plot of land. You know that, right? It's conservation efforts. It's about paying to grow trees. I looked into it. I was looking, and some people were like, "Oh, whatever, it's this and that." Yeah, it's more about donating for reforestation efforts. Not so much about being the Lord and all that, you know. It's for environmental conservation. It's kind of cool though. I got that certificate with like a plot of land and all that. What's the food you're eating? We cooked Southwest pork tacos. And I'm almost done. The lime squeeze was a good add. I didn't grab a fork, so I just gotta eat it with my hands a little bit. You can rewind the stream and watch me cook it from start to finish. If you guys like these, I can do more cooking streams. I've got all those HelloFresh meals. You saw the ones at the beginning, right? Because I got the Turkish chicken meal last week, I should probably cook that next because I don't want the ingredients to age. But for my first cooking stream, I just wanted to, I thought it'd be fun that you guys could choose what we made. So, but the next one, because my ingredients are a week old, I want to cook the Turkish chicken. So lonely in your dorm room. It's hard to stream during the school year. Especially because some of you regulars, you're night owls. Kate and Bite and stuff. I can't stay up late. I'm in bed by like 10 my time, so. Okay, yeah. Just because I was trying to chat while doing it. Can you do another stream tomorrow or Saturday? Not maybe tomorrow. I've got to work. Our high school football team's in the state tournament, and I got to work at it. But what time's that game at? 6 my time. I don't know if I'll be doing a cooking stream tomorrow. Probably not. Maybe later. Definitely I can in the week next week because I'm off. Not that it matters that much, but I could actually cook next week. I could do the cooking streams in the afternoon, like lunchtime. I don't know if that works with all of your schedules. I've never streamed, middle of the day on a weekday. But night's fine too. Actually, I was going to be gone this weekend. I was going to do a cabin. But we learned today that there's going to be a big snowstorm in the canyon and everything leading up to it. So the roads are going to be bad. So we actually ended up canceling it. You live in CST? No, Mountain Time. Anyway. Well, Frankie, want to say hi? Frankie looks for all the crumbs here. Dark. How far behind is Mountain to Eastern? 2 hours. Window reveal. There's a bed frame sitting there, leaning up against my wall with blankets. I actually have a sponsor, a mattress company, that's sending me a mattress pretty soon. Here, let me turn. Nighttime. Yeah, I played RDR2, and someone ruined it, so I never want to play ever again. FDR related to Teddy? It's pretty distant, from what I understand. Like it's a distant thing. Like, yeah, a more distant relationship. Fifth cousin, yeah, something way back there. Fifth cousin's pretty far away. No. Frankie was getting ready to eat. FDR. A lot of people like FDR. FDR's wife is more related to Teddy. Eleanor? That's right. Aren't FDR and Eleanor related? I mean, I should play RDR again, but whatever. Oh, by the way, new game alert. Finally got a new game to play. Or I actually need to buy it. Did you guys know that Plague Tale 2 is out now? I streamed that in its entirety. The first Plague Tale, which was a lot better than I thought it would be. But yeah, Plague Tale 2. What's it called? Plague Tale something? I forgot, but that's the game where you're during the plague. Play Victoria 3. No, you play Victoria 3. By the way, is the new Call of Duty out? Is that out now? Am I doing midday cooking streams? I don't know. Actually, probably not. It'll probably be nighttime. Like around this time that I did. Actually, I probably started about 2 hours, probably like 2 hours earlier than this. So, I don't know. I thought I saw some streamers playing it, but maybe they got an early code or something. But I'm sure I'll buy it like I always do. Hey, man, Dan. What is it? Is it Modern Warfare? Another Modern Warfare game or a Black Ops game? What is the new Call of Duty? Happy belated birthday, Georgie. It's called Modern Warfare 2. They already did a Modern Warfare. A Modern Warfare 2, which was a great game. Maybe. Where would you guys rank Call of Duty single players. I feel like Modern Warfare 2. My favorite, probably Modern Warfare 2, World at War, and the new Modern Warfare. The newest Modern Warfare from like, what was that, like 2019 or whatever? That was the best, like, modern one. That was actually really good. But the original Modern Warfare 2 were the, what is it, the Russians or whatever invade the U.S. and you're fighting in the U.S. Checkmate Lincolnites. Here's the issue. Some of those videos are like an hour long. It's really hard to do that, and it's also hard to do multi-part ones. But I'm not against it. You guys like the Drew video? I took way too long to get to a Drew video. I thought, like, when I met him this summer. We were talking, and I was really hoping to get something out sooner or collaborate. He said he'd love to collaborate on something. Specifically, I think Drew was talking about, I think, making a podcast. And I would, be honored to be on a podcast with him. But he's got his formula down so much that there's nothing I can add to that. More Checkmate Lincolnites. Well, do me a favor then. Go through the ones, look and see which Checkmate Lincolnite videos I've done, and then look at theirs, look at his, and recommend. I mean, you could recommend the ones that you think would be the best for reacting. It's hard to do those like hour-long ones. Those are really hard to do. Your favorite gunslinger in Wild West? I'm related to Wild Bill. Wild Bill Hickok, is that his name? Wild Bill. I heard that I'm related to him. You already took note of it? Oh, meow. What would you suggest then, meow? Yeah, Wild Bill. I heard I'm related to him. I think on my mom's side. My family have done quite a bit of genealogical work. That's another thing, too. Do you guys know Garrett Ross, the Genie vlogger? Do you know that channel, Genie vlogger? See you, Kate. I hung out with him for about a week at VidCon this year, and he does a genealogy. He has a genealogy channel where he does a lot of cool genealogy stuff, and he does a series. Man, super nice guy. He was so cool. Anyway, he's doing a genealogical series where he gets YouTubers and traces their genealogy, and then does a video on it. And I'm on his list. I think I'm still a few down, like his list. But yeah, there's going to be like a video sometime in the future where he is going to look at my family history and see what he can find. So it's pretty cool. And he does that for a living. He does like DNA work and tracking ancestors for different projects. One of them he actually does is like helps with DNA work for crimes, like murder cases. Was Sherman a war criminal? And what did the South have better generals of the two that would be best suited for reactions? They're somewhat short compared to the others. How long are they? VTH did ancestry stuff as a hobby, yeah. But yeah, Garrett over at Genie a Vlogger. One of the ones he's done, I think that's kind of funny. I think he does it because it's irony. He'll find like famous racists and then go and find their, and go and like look at their genealogy, and then like find that they're like related to people they, groups of people they hate. I think he's done that before. What's Frankie doing? What are you doing back there? All the history YouTubers are meeting up in about 3 weeks in Denver. I can't make it though, but I would have loved to. I've got school stuff, basketball season. A bunch of them are meeting up in Denver for a hangout. Wait, who do you want for a collab? Beat, VTH, and Tiga, yeah. We're all friends. I talk to Mr. Beat all the time. Mr. Beat is kind of like I see him kind of as like he's kind of been the one that organizes the history YouTuber community. Like he's the one that's really like reached out to history YouTubers, big and small, and getting everybody working together and like meetups and all that. He's kind of like that. He's like the coordinator, I feel like, for that. And he knows everybody, and has brought people in. He's did a invitation that said, hey, you need to come to VidCon last summer, and all the YouTubers come out, and we all hung out as a history group for the whole week. And then him and his wife have helped organize this one in Denver as well. So I mean, he's been doing YouTube for a decade, so. But yeah, he's kind of, I feel like, the organizer of the whole history community. There's also an episode on Black Confederates, which is a little under 30 minutes. That'd be interesting, too. A little chilly out now. What do you got? Jupiter? Is that Jupiter? No, Jupiter, it's too early for Jupiter. Everyone look outside in the southeast a little bit. Pretty high up. I want to say that's Venus up there. Right there. I'm an astronomy nerd. Is it too early for, or maybe that is Jupiter. Is it Jupiter right now? Predictions for the World Cup? No, I think it's wide open. I think Brazil looks pretty strong, but they tend to underachieve. Have you seen the useful charts? He's related to Mr. Beat? I did not know that. Wait, what did that say? But all right, I need to leave and do some midterm study. Oh, okay, see, Chris. You made your salmonella reaction video pretty, like you knew he was going to post. More evidence you are salmonella. It's the rumor, right, that I'm salmonella? All right, thanks, Meow. All right, see you, Suicide Squad guy. Oh, that's good. I need to get the meme videos going. Frankie, no, get off. Bases loaded, just hit a home run, 26-0. Wait, the Major League Baseball playoffs? There's a game that's 26-0? Or is that some other type of game? See you, Georgie. Have a good night. What if like a ghost appeared right in this chair? Right here, just all of a sudden. The ghost of something. Klondike bars are gross. I don't like the mint candies that much. Oh, it's MLB The Show. It's a video game. Oh, okay. Is this a green screen? No, I'm in my backyard. It's night. We just finished eating the meal we cooked. I cooked. We're just hanging out now for a minute. Maybe we'll go like 10 more minutes, put it to an hour and a half. It's the ghost of Joseph Smith. He just likes your opinion on the Klondike bar. Mr. Terry, how dare you? How was them? They were great. It was tasty. Nice and easy. Again, I was kind of telling them that, you can make tacos all the time. They were pork, Southwest style pork tacos. And you can, eat tacos all the time, like basic tacos, basic meat and all that. So that's kind of lame. This was like I feel like a step up from that. The cabbage thing is good. You mix the cabbage with mayo, and you put some lime juice, some salt and pepper. And that was, I thought, a really nice alternative to lettuce. Because you want, like tacos, you want the crunchy texture. So I thought that was really good. Imagine walking into the classroom and hearing your teacher do an ad reading in class. Dude, Choco tacos are good. Aren't they like gone now or something? Didn't they discontinue them? Did I hear something like that this summer? They discontinued the taco. Guess I should have bought more. One of those things that you always liked when you eat it, but you kind of forget about it. Did any of you read the spooky stories on Discord? Oh yeah, we have a writing contest right now, a short story contest if anyone's interested. You're writing a horror story that is Cold War themed. That's the theme of the short story contest right now. I should probably post another YouTube reminder for that. A Cold War related short horror story. We'll see what the judges pick. I'm not on that committee or whatever. I thought the art contest was cool. That was really fun. I enjoyed that. Frankie's like protecting the yard here. He's like, this is my home. There are dogs on both sides of my fence, across the fence. Those ones, they bark at each other a lot. This one doesn't really care about Frankie back here, but Frankie's into him. And I think there's because there's 3 houses around me. And I think the one over here, I think they might have little ones, but I never hear them. Anyway. Oh, I gotta sleep in tonight. Y'all know that feeling? When you know you can sleep in? Oh. Y'all ever do this sometimes? That, you probably have your alarm set to wake up at the same time every day, like I do. I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. And you have a day off that would normally be a day you work. Do you ever leave your alarm clock on just so you can have that feeling in the morning when your alarm goes off, and you take a second to remember, what day it is, and then you realize, hey, oh, I don't have work today or whatever. I can go back to sleep. I almost like that more than just like turning off the alarm clock, so you can have that like brief moment, first of panic, right? Because you're like, oh God, I got to go to work today or whatever. You got to do whatever. But then you realize, oh, it's a day I don't have to go. Kind of like what happens probably with Saturdays or Sundays, depending on your thing. You wake up at 5 p.m. every day naturally. Yeah. That's the goat feeling, I know. Isn't that great? And it makes it better when you do have that moment where you do think you need to get up. Right? Rather than immediately it triggering, hey, it's Saturday or Sunday or a day off. But yeah, I think tomorrow, maybe I'll even do it all week next week, because I still have my normal alarm set. It's like it's going to go at 6. And I think I'll keep it on tomorrow just for that reason. Gotta get some yard work done. I need to start winterproofing the yard. Put down my fall fertilizers to help prepare the lawn for next year. I gotta do that this weekend. Go over to the Ace Hardware. I'm a morning and a night person. I'm not a great morning person. I like to work at night, actually. Like when I do YouTube work, I like doing it at night. I don't like doing it in the day. I'm tired in the daytime. I like to work at night. I have way more energy. So yeah. I can pretty naturally, and I do this in the summer, and you notice from my streams in the summer, I will stay up like all night and then I sleep in the day, which I know it's terrible for you. It's bad for your health. Being nocturnal is bad for you. Your health and mental health especially. But I can easily like flip that switch very quickly. Thanks for the thumbs up. Looks like we got 30 thumbs up on the video today. We dropped to 11 viewers. It was like more than double that, but not that we're doing anything now. Instead of the Chicago Cubs, it was the Chicago Bean Eaters. Whoa. Is this like an artistic looking shot here? Waiting for my next guest here in the backyard. The backyard. Late night backyard show. Now the ghosts of Joseph Smith. All right, a couple more minutes and we'll wrap up for the night. I got some more sports card unpacking videos to share with you all. If anyone is into those. Which I know not many of you are because nobody's watching them, but I have some coming in the mail tomorrow as well. I actually opened a pack today, but it wasn't enough. I didn't want to do a whole video on it. Tomorrow we'll open a blaster box and 2 hanger packs, I think. Yeah. You watched them? Oh, it could be kind of fun. Yeah, make sure you're following. Join the Discord. Hey, Anthony. Yeah, join the Discord. I'll be hanging out there the rest of the night until I go to bed. Join the Discord server. Looks like some links are going in. You like watching the card videos? I appreciate that. Kind of fun. I love watching unpacking videos. Unboxing, what do you call them? Box breaks. Have you seen the ending to RDR2? Somebody told me what it was and spoiled it for me. So I stopped playing. Someone spoiled it in stream. I think it was Dio. Big Dio. I want to say. So I was pissed and stopped playing the game. All right, one more minute, you all. If you got any final words, let me know. Join the Discord. Thanks for subbing. Hopefully you're subbed to this channel. My alternate channel here. What's the hardest math subject? Geometry, calculus, or trig? Probably trig, right? Well, no, probably calculus, right? Any final words? What's your favorite weird fact about history? Probably the fact that a lot of what we know about history is probably very wrong. And has been fudged over time. Which is a great way to approach studying history, is always being open to new evidence and changing what we think. Because we are definitely have to be wrong about some major things. Thanks, Anthony. History's written by the victors. Exactly. That's why. They used to kill German shepherds in World War I in case they were German spies. Oh, poor doggies. All right, okay, we crossed the 90-minute mark, so I think we'll go ahead and call it a night. I'll be hanging out on Discord after I clean up, and we'll see if you guys liked what we're doing here. I can definitely do more cooking streams. I don't plan on investing in like real cooking stream setups. It would be what it is today, which is me filming on my iPhone, and you know, at least I have like a better mic. I have a clip mic and stuff, and this thing receiver. So, all right, yeah, we'll see y'all later. Have a good night.